Oh shoot, I'm live. That's crazy. Oh my god, I'm live on YouTube. This is my very first time. I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok. This is cool. So, welcome back to my channel or welcome on my TikTok stream. My name is Delani, also known as Dela Very True for O. Um, in today's video, we'll be doing Lego and Yap, where I discuss my reads for July. I read 25 books. Was it 25 or 22? It was one of those. Um, I read a lot of books in July, and I want to talk about them while I put together my Lego set. So I have here my reading journal. This is what I use to keep track of all the books I read every single month. Um, I also should be digitally tracking my reading using like Storygraph or Goodreads, but I have not done that at all for this year, which means I need to do it. But right now, I'm an old-fashioned type of gal. I do pen and paper. I got this book, well, this reading journal from um, Elevated L Styles. You could check her out on Instagram. She had different covers to choose from, and this is just the cover that I decided on because it was very cute. It was chic. I love the color scheme, those browns, greens, and I do not have a green thumb, but I like the plants, and I also do like the botanical um, sets for Legos, so it works out. So before I get into my reads, I need to set up my Lego set so I can start viewing that. And the first thing, oh, there it is. The first thing I do is scan my Lego sets into the Lego app. So if you've never done Legos before, if you're thinking about doing Legos before, I always highly suggest that you get the app a multitude of reasons. One, you scan the books from the Lego app. It basically gives you points that you could use towards your Lego purchases. Also, it keeps track of the sets that you purchase. And also, if you do like those big difficult sets, kind of like you can't see here, but I did the Goonie ship, and with the Lego app, it gives you basically the 3D version of the booklet and the pieces, so you have the option to like twist and turn the pieces in the event like it's a step where you find kind of difficult to put together. So this is why I like also using the app, but for these type of sets, they're going to be very repetitive because it's just flowers. So I'll just use the book, and then at the end, I'll just swipe through really quick so I can get my points. Is there 3 books, or is it just 2 books? So this is the pink rose set, and it's just 3 books to do this. So we could start with the first one. I'll put that on the side. I don't know how many bags. Let's see how many bags. So far, this is a 5, 2, 6, 3, and a 1. Let's start bag 1. I'm gonna just put the rest of these on the floor until I need them. So this is how you like scan into the Lego app. This is what it looks like. Each bag will appear, and then when you open it, just this whole like explode thing. It's actually really cute. But we're not gonna use the app right now. We're just gonna go ahead and use the books while we talk about the 25 books I read in July. Now I gotta go back to the beginning of July from where I started. I could also show you guys how my reading journal looks, how I keep it right now. I would do a whole separate video on how I track my reading. Like I said, right now I'm a pen and paper type of gal, but essentially she has different inserts, but you could do your reading log with your reading reviews. This is the format that I like. It just keeps it very simple. I know like most times you could put the picture here. I just don't feel like printing out the pictures. Also, by the time I write in this, either one, I forget what day I start, or I try to remember what day I start, or then I just wait till the end. And yes, I'm on YouTube. I knew this is my very first time on YouTube. So you could either put the picture here in a square, which I'll probably do next year when I'm a bit more organized, but I'm not right now. So I just put the name of the book that I'm reading, the author, what month this is for, and I would put if it's an ARC or ALP, which is a advanced listener's copy. If it is, just so I can know where I get the book from in the terms of tracking that. And then here is say how did I read it. You have your headphones, a Kindle, well, a e-reader, and a stack of books. So basically the headphones is you read it. I am not redirecting anybody to purchase anything. I am convinced TikTok really don't like me right now. I am not telling anybody to purchase anything. I'm just showing you how I track my reading. The headphones is for your audiobook. The like Kindle thing is for your what is it called? Your e-reader if you read ebooks, and then the stack of books is a physical site code. Which format I read that month, start date, end date, your book rating, and your book dots. I just like to keep my book tracking real simple, real straight to the point. I don't like to overcomplicate things. That's just not me. Another thing that I do when I open up my Lego sets is I completely empty my bag. It just makes life super simple. So I can see all my pieces. I'll empty the big bag, but not the small bag. Thank you guys for joining in. If you could go ahead and give me some likes, I'll appreciate that. Some reposts, some shares. So this is how I do that. I will keep like the smaller bag here, like in the corner. Okay, my AP was not approved, even though I'm not doing anything. But whatever, TikTok, I don't have time. And he to me, it wasn't like I had anybody on the stream anyways. Like, that's why I had a lot of people watching on TikTok. So one thing I also do love about little Lego books is that they always tell you about the set that you are building. So it's telling you about the pink roses and how it means love and friendship in bloom. It says whether you give or receive pink roses, they express the gentle, heartfelt love shared between friends and family. Their softly toned petals and sweet scent affection, gratitude, and joy. The perfect gesture to celebrate a cherished bond or festive occasion. Paired with delicate springs of baby breath, this bouquet of pink Lego roses brings an air of lightness, warmth, and beauty to any space. That is so cute. Oh my god. And it just gives you a little bit of like background information on it too. It's so cute. Oh, they want me to empty bag 1 and 2. I don't know, that seems like a lot. Okay, so they want me to empty bags 1 and 2. But let's also start talking about the books I read in July. And I really think it was 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe I should start numbering these. 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, I lie bad. 21 books. No idea where I get 25 from. Close enough. So I read 21 books in July, and let's get started. I'll just put this here so I can see. Because of course I don't remember the names of the book. And we have to make 4 of these here. Well, it's only 2 squares. So how am I gonna make 4 if you only give me 2? Oh, that's why they wanted me to empty bag 1 and 2. You see, that's the problem, because why didn't you put all of these in one bag? I feel like that would make sense. So let's open the next bag. So I need this and this. I need this and this. And I need this I guess I'll pour the whole bag. I don't like that. Because then you should just put everything in one bag. If I'm billing the same set. Yes. I just put this way. Oh my god, I got 2 people watching me on YouTube live. That's actually pretty cool. If I say so myself. Okay, so I have to do, let me show you anyway. I have to do 4 of these. Like I said, one thing about these sets is they're very repetitive. But anyway, so the first book that I completed in July was Hooked by Emily McIntyre. That was a dark, I think it was a dark romantic retelling of what the name of that story is. Oh, Peter Pan. Me not even lie to you. I'm missing. I did not expect to like that book so much, but I did. I gave that book 5 stars. I absolutely love that book, but I also think too, like it was just told, it was written so well. But I also think is that it's like retellings. It's just something about them, you know, making a more adult version of stories that we read as kids. And I really think right now I'm in my retelling era. And because I've read 3 retellings back to back between July and now August. I think 2 in August. We are in August. 2 in July, 1 in August. And I just finished one earlier this week. So that'll be in my August reading wrap up. But now I feel like when I finish catch up on what I need to read this week, because I also need to read, I know I am running through things. I also need to finish reading Runner by Ashton Lattimore by Thursday. Today's Tuesday. And I still have this amount left for book club because book club is on Thursday. So there's that. So I need to finish that because I just want to participate in book club this Thursday because it's been a while since I participated. So that's just my goal this month. So Hooked, Emily McIntyre. Yeah, she's not a Black author, just to note, but that book was actually so good. I enjoyed it, and it's part of the Never After series. And this was back in the day where I would buy the entire series without reading the first book or reading anything written by the author. So I don't have the entire series. But that's okay because the first one was good, so I don't regret buying a series. So I do have a lot of books, so I do look forward to hopefully completing a series this year since I have all of them anyways as well, because why not? I just pulling out all the pieces that I need because I have to make 4 of these, so it just makes sense to just pull out all the like pieces one time. I mean, that just makes sense, right? So then I could just click everything together. Alright, the second book that I read was also Hooked by Emily McIntyre. I read the physical of that book. And so my second book was Enigma by Sam Barnes. That is an erotica. I actually previously read this book before, absolutely loved it, and I decided to listen to it via audio once the audiobook came out. Still the same rating, 5 stars. Highly recommend. If you're into erotica and a whole lot of, you know, whoops in, then yeah. If you're not into a whole lot of whoops in, then do not read Enigma because that's literally what it is. It's an erotica, and it's who love whoops in. I need another container for these small bags. I only got 1 container. So I just pour everything in this 1 container. I Oh, that one I rated 5 stars. Again, it was one I already previously enjoyed, and I just felt like I needed to listen to the audiobook for it, and it did not disappoint. So 5 stars for Enigma by C.M. Barnes. It is an erotica. So if you like erotica, if you like a lot of whoop 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 whoops in, then I highly suggest you check that out. Because I got to do 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Okay. The third book was physical read, and honestly, this book will definitely be in my top 10 reads for 2026. Losing Control by Lady Nisha. This one was Control, Half on a Baby or Two by Lady Nisha. This was a physical copy. So this is basically the follow to the song, which was Losing Control. So this is like the jump after the whole shebang first one. And I would still add this one for real in my top reading wrap because I just love. I say model one ingestion is using the prime. I don't know what that means. Am I still going? Okay. But cool. I absolutely love the book. Caesar is completely hilarious. That man is just, he's a man. He played no games when it came to the FC. And I don't know, it's just something about that I thoroughly enjoy when it comes to those type of books. Yeah. My fourth read was, let me figure out what picture here you want me to do. So it's gonna be, so you want it in the back. Okay. So if this is up, you want this like this in the back. I'm trying to understand what you want me to do here. So 2 times. Next one was Dear G Spot by Zane. It was all about nonfiction book, and if you know me, you know I really don't read nonfiction like that for real, and I think that's why I enjoyed it as much as I did, because it was a series of emails sent in by real people asking for advice on different acts of whoopsing or advice as to how to go about certain things. And that just for me. I think that should be for like somebody who's like new to whoopsing and need that type of advice and stuff, and maybe they would like that. So I rated that book 3 stars, and I read the physical of that book. Next, of course, we got into one of my favorite series by my favorite author. I decided to reread the Delgado series. I started with Capone because I was in New York on a brand trip with Jackwell J and 11 other brand ambassadors for the Empire State of Stories. So I was like, it makes sense. I should do a reread. So I started back again. If you're going to get the Delgado series, you always start with Capone. You don't start any place else in the series. You will be completely lost. So I started with Capone. So my next 2 reads was Capone 1, Capone 2, Capone 3. Those were all read on my Kindle. And of course, I gave them 5 stars again because, it was a reread. It was still good the second time I read it. Like, those books are so good. So I gave those 5 stars, of course. So that was 1, 2, and 3 of Capone. And then, of course, I jumped right into Capadonna, which is Capone's brother. Okay, so to this scene. One here. Do one here. So remember, I have to make 4 the same stems. So there's that. I don't know what's going on here with my TikTok. TikTok been restricting my life all week, and for whatever reason, and honestly speaking, it doesn't even make sense because I'm literally just here sitting down and reading, and they're just restricting my life. And it's just like, you're restricting my life. I already don't even have views. I don't know. This is just me. I was like holding myself accountable to one. This week I needed to finish some books, and I was like, by going live, it will hold me accountable to sit there at least for 20 minutes to finish reading the book that I need to read. But whatever. So Capadonna is a twin brother for Capone. Capone is a twin by a couple of minutes. But apparently, I guess I'm not a twin. You know how twins do. I'm older, even it's by 2 minutes. Still the other twin. So that's what it is. Basically, Capone and Capadonna was trying to make a way for their parents. Like, they were tired of seeing their parents struggle, so they went on a run. Even though they're like, I think it was like their mother was like, yeah, I don't have a good feeling about this. They still did it. They got caught with this. I'll need 8. They got caught up with a dirty cop, and Capadonna basically took the charge, and he sat in jail for like 15 years, I think. And basically continued to run their businesses and help build the family wealth. In the background, while Capadonna was in jail, and when you're introduced to Capone, you're then introduced to the immediate characters. So you're introduced to Capone, Capadonna, and you're introduced to Aaron, which will becomes Capone's partner. You meet her brother Jaden, and then you meet her aunt Jo. You meet Capone and Capadonna's baby sister Capri, which is my girl. She is my favorite character of the entire series. I love her down real bad. I'm trying to see what's the next part in this. Oh, I was like, wait. Next part is to flip these upwards. Gotcha. And then, so you follow the trials and tribulations of Capone, his love life, and him getting to know Aaron and becoming her man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for all of those gifts. Thank you so much. I love that. Thank you, as read by Carl. I appreciate you so much. You don't even know. I really do appreciate that. And then we go into Capadonna, which was the next set and the second part of the universe. And when you introduce Capadonna, you know, he's coming back into society. So we're gonna learn about how he got reintroduced to society, his whole love life, all of that. And of course, I gave Capadonna 5 stars again because it was a reread. I read this book already. I read it first came out, so it was like a refresher for me. And Capone is traditionally published now. Right now, only the first book is published, and this is it right here. So make sure you head out to all your local bookstores, grab it. It also has a bonus scene in the back. Is a tearjerker. I was like, oh my god, I loved it though. I loved it really bad, but it was a tearjerker. So I also read those on my Kindle. So that was Capadonna 1 and Capadonna 2. And then I took a break between 2 and I think 2.5. Oh, I took a big break between 2 and 2.5. Oh my God. I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books in between. That's funny. I actually read 8 books in between finishing 2 and before I decided to read 2.5. What I do with this piece? Okay. Thank you so much, Cole. I appreciate it. I hope everything's going well for you. Also, I can't even talk. Congrats on the new edition. Wishing you all the best with the new edition. I appreciate all the gifts. Thank you. I'm also here for everyone stopping by. I'm building the Roses Lego set while talking about the 25 books I read. Yeah, by saying wishing you all the best in the journey. Still, leading up to it. Making sure your child mother is safe. They're safe while he's still growing. Still wish you all the best. Still gotta be safe all the way through. I forget what part of this I was on. Oh, okay. Yeah. While I talk about the books that I read in July, I'm building my Lego set. A 2-for-1 deal. Hold myself accountable because I've been having these Lego sets here for the absolute longest. And I need to finish it. Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. And I hope he continues growing healthy. And then when the time comes, you all have a safe delivery. I don't know why to do this with these little sets. Not the little sets, but with these little bags. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, yeah. So once we finished with Capadonna 2, I went into Big Trouble in a Little Mafia by Tanvi Purr. She is a rom-com author, and she was trying her hand for the first time for a dark mafia rom-com. That just literally came out in July. Yeah, that was a really good book. Absolutely love it. She tried her hand at it, and I hope it's not the last in it. I don't think it's the last. But if you're looking for a dark mafia rom-com, black of course, a black dark mafia rom, then I highly suggest you read the book. It's by Tanvi Purr. You follow along the storyline of Benny and Bianca. She gets kidnapped due to mistaken identity. In her bonnet, she, basically beats up the his goons, and she, even though her identity was mistaken, she oh wait, I did this wrong? Oh no, it do it upside down. Am I supposed to okay. So see, because they're gonna flip upside down. She basically portrays to be the person that she was mistaken for, because she was basically like, yeah, if I can get kidnapped, might as well I have fun with it. And this all started. Oh, this is also set in Italy. She ran away, not ran away, but she quit her corporate job, and she was just like, yeah, I'm going on a break. I'm going to travel. And all of this shebang happened. It's like, oh my God, I leave America, corporate America, and this is what happened to me. Yeah, basically. So that was a really good time. I really, really enjoyed that book. I actually have it here. I can show you guys. Big Trouble in a Little Mafia by Tanvi Purr. Here it is. I hope I don't throw on everything else. Tattoo books. Oh. Okay, Big Trouble in a Little Mafia by Tanvi Purr. You could get it on her site. You could get it on the Zon, or you could get it from your local bookstores. Well, some local bookstores. If you're in Virginia, or not even in Virginia, but look at Resist booksellers. I know they for sure have copies of this. And if you are going to the Petersburg Book Festival, she will be there. She will also be on a panel. She will have signed copies. Um, it's gonna be a good time. So if you're in the area, which is like 30 minutes from Richmond, I feel like you should definitely come on out. It'll be on September 12th. It is the Petersburg Fest. It's at the Virginia State Multi-Purpose Complex. So if you're in the area or you're within driving distance, I highly suggest you come on out. It's a good time. We have Tambi here. We also have Bernice McFadden. We also have Tiffany D. Jackson. And you know, Tiffany D. Jackson did just drop a book, which I need to pre-order for the book festival because I need to get my books for sure. So I need 8 of these. I also gave the book 5 stars. I got it as an ARC, so I read it on my Kindle. The next thing I read was Bricks by Lakia. That is an urban romance, and it was actually, there was a plot twist in there that I was not expecting, and I was like, whoa. I did it 4 stars, and I did enjoy it. I did the audio for that on Hoopla. If you don't have a library card, get a library card. They got some good books on there. Sorry, I forget it is live is the make noise. Hey, droppers. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the gifts. Rich. I always know you're rich. 1, 2, 3, 4. I appreciate you, baby. So that was actually a good book. Then I read a physical copy. It was like less than, I think it was like 42 pages. It's Rico by Nate Maguire. I rated it 4 stars. I just feel like it was kind of incomplete, but he says there is a second one coming. So it was like as the book was just getting started and it grasped me and it just like kind of stopped. And I was like, I need some more though. Like it was just kind of, yeah. But that was good. It's an urban book. But it's actually 20 something pages. No, it was like 20 something pages. I actually picked up that book. I was trying. I YouTube and all, but let me tell you, I'm so old right now. Like I have it playing on my laptop, on my MacBook, and then I'm streaming on TikTok on my iPad. So you gotta help me connect them so they could just be on one device. Cause yeah, I don't know. I just didn't feel like trying to figure it out, honestly speaking. I want to make sure I point this thing on right, because if it's like this, okay, then this needs to be like this. I don't know what you were saying, but the comments got filtered. So I don't know if you were saying something rude or what, but the comment got filtered. So try making a comment again in a different way. Bro, I've never did a multi-platform stream before. I had to hype myself up, and I was like, I have to figure this out another day, another time, because I want to hurry up, go live, so I could go back to reading. But I needed to finish this first, because I still got a book I need to read before book club on Thursday. Thank you very much. Jeez Louise. Is this? Okay. So we need, let's see, 2, 4. It should be 8. No? Yeah, because if you're saying I gotta do this 4 times, oh, that's 8. So after Rico, I read Huntsman by Naima Simone. That is a dark mafia romance retelling of the Huntsman. Um, I love that book. I rated it 5 stars. That one was actually really good. Yeah, it was so good. Am I doing this still upside down? Okay, I am. Okay, wait, are you? I got focus to make sure I doing this right. I got focus. I got focus. I got focus. Okay, this is like okay. So this is what we have here. This is like the inside of the flower. See it? It's forming. This is like the inside of the flower. It's forming. It's forming. Ah, it's so cute. I love Legos. And usually I do Legos while listening to audiobooks. But I did this series on YouTube called Lego Yap. So I could yap about what I read or a series that I read and my sets because I was in a Lego reading content slump, and this is just a way to hold me accountable in different aspects of my content. I missed that comment. What do you agree with? I forget comments. There's a thing. Sorry, guys. But so I need another 8 of these. But yeah, so I just love Legos, and I end up in a book, a content slump, a reading slump, a Lego building slump. Like I just do anything, and then my Lego sets just started to build up, and I was just stacking Lego sets. And I was like, I need to do something to get me into this or hold me accountable to complete these things instead of buying and just like holding them. So then when I started doing this YouTube channel challenge, it was like 30 days of YouTube, basically posting content every day for 30 days. I don't know if I put this up too far or did I put this one? I think I put this too low. Or did I? I don't know. But this is way tall. But I'm like in this one, it's like this. Okay. I just need to put this head down a little bit. I had it up too high. So I added 2 sides so you could see the flower is actually like really forming. And this is how it looks so far when I added 2 sides to it. So The Huntsman, oh, that book was so good. And I tell you, I feel like I am in my retelling of fairy tales. It's just having that play on the storyline, but it doesn't lose the essence of what the original fairy tale is, but it makes it so much more so it fits that adult audience, and I actually enjoy that. But you get to still have the childhood background to it, so I kind of like those retellings. Okay, so we did that. Switching the page. Now we're adding some leaves. Is this one? No. It's a triangle. So after I finished reading The Huntsman, and I did that one as a physical copy, the book is still here. There it is. No, don't fall. I got it. It didn't fall. Ooh. Okay. So this is The Huntsman by Naima Simone. A dark mafia romance. This is such a good book. Can't go wrong with a red edge or a colored edge, honestly speaking. But that was a really good book. So if you're looking for a dark mafia, black dark mafia retelling, of course, you know, with those vibes, then I highly suggest you pick up that book. 2, 4, 6. I have to make 4 the same flowers, so I'm just doing them one time. So that's why you see me pulling like 8 pieces of everything, because usually it's like 2 for this, 2 for that, whatever. And I just pull it out. So I guess I do this. Whatever you do on one side, you do it the next side. I hope this is how it goes. Okay, so we added some flower, like leaf attachments to the sides of the flower. So what we do on one side, you do to the next. And that's what we're doing. What we do on one side, you do to the next. What we do on one side, you do to the next. The next book I read, it was like 48 pages. I read it on my Kindle. It's Wrong Door by Nicole B. John. It was a psychological thriller. That book had me in a tizzy. I rated it 4 stars, but it definitely left me mind blown because up to this day, I don't know what I read. Like, I know what I read, but it was like, what did I really read? Like, that, it was crazy. It was actually very crazy. I liked it. And I could handle psychological thrillers to an extent because I'm a very scary person. So I really don't actually read a lot of thrillers or like mysteries and stuff like that because I'm a very scary person. But I like psychological thrillers because it leaves my mind like, wow, it implodes, it explodes. So I could read some psychological thrillers. I just can't read them like back to back to back. Like I got put a gap in between them, and this was my first book by her, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, honestly speaking. And I'm also easily influenced because all the book girlies was talking about it on Threads, and I was like, oh, I need to check it out. So I added some petals to the side here now. So we read at the middle of our flower forming, and we have 4 of them. You can't see on my TikTok stream, but you have 4 of them there. So, flip it. And now I'm doing something else. So my least favorite Lego piece is this piece. This is my least favorite piece because it'll have 2 sides to it and it'll mess me up every single time. What direction I'm supposed to do it. Every single time it messes me up. Swear to God. It is my least favorite Lego piece. Oh my God. That one, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then you need 2. So I need 8 of these. Okay, let's figure this out because I really don't like these parts of the thing. So we have to flip our flowers upside down again because these are going to the bottom of the flower. So we flip it, it's going to the bottom. So am I doing 4? Oh, it's 2 and 2 of each one. Okay, Carl, like, why are you telling me to do 4? But it's 4 of each, 2 of each kind on each flower. Gotcha. So actually, I might have more. I don't know. I shall see. Let's see what we're working with. If I put this here, then I put this one here. I guess. Listen, they gonna go anyway here because I don't know for real. It says it was before, so it makes like the bottom of the flower like this. If you see here, this here, this. It's a 2 and 2, so I actually think I have to make some more. Unless it when you're going on 2 flowers. I guess it's only on 2 flowers, guys. Okay, so now we're about to start building the stem. So after I finish one door, I one. Oops. One here, one here, and this little silver piece, I guess, on this side. My next read was Losing Sight by Tati Richardson. That was a rom-com, and I had a time. That was a rom-com with I think they were 40 plus. But that was a really good book. I enjoyed reading about all the characters in the sense of the book, and it was good. So if you're looking for a rom-com with older characters, then I highly suggest you read that. It's okay, I need 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So one was a sports journalist. The FMC was a sports journalist. The MMD was a optometrist, and they were both grieving different areas of their life. Different people. Like he was grieving his wife, and she was grieving the point of where she was in her career, and not getting the encouragement and approval from her father that she wanted. So they were like on 2 different ends of their life or whatever, but in the end love prevails, so they got together. It is a rom-com. I enjoyed every part of it. I think I read that book in like 2 days. It was a physical read. I have it here. Trying to make sure my books don't fall while I show you guys the books. Losing Sight by Tati Richardson. It was a good book. I highly suggest you read it because, why not? If I tell you it's good, that means you need to go read it. Go. That's all I'm saying. Go read the book. It's good. Okay, we finished our first stem. Good job. Again, these sets are very repetitive. I know they're gonna make me do it again. You see, this is why they just do it times. You could have just said that the first time. And normally I would have just do it because I had a feeling, because if they already have me prepping here 4 roses, then I would have had to do it. So I don't know why they follow my mind and just do it. But you live and you learn. You live and you learn. Okay, there's only 3, because I only have 3 more to do. So these must be extras. And of course, it gives you like the little heart, and you hide it. It goes into like one of the flowers, and you hide it. I also did the red roses, had the pink heart, so it'll be placed in one of these hearts. Love that. Love that. Page here. And do this part. Oh, I'm missing this part. And do this. sorry guys. Let me finish with this. Now we'll go into the next book that I read. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for your comments. I appreciate y'all. Trying to stream on YouTube and TikTok on 2 devices. It's actually kind of weird. But hopefully the next time I go live, I will figure out how you connect it on one thing, so I don't have to do this again because it's very, archaic of me to be doing that. How do I tell you? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's for 1, 3, 6, 9. That's for 2. 3, 6, 9. I'm just trying to get all the little pieces out so that I can fill it in time. That's the only thing with these like rose sets. It's very repetitive. So if you don't like repetitive sets, then I wouldn't recommend these sets. 6, 9. Like I did the Goonies ship. That was a really, really fun day, and I did it while watching the movie. I enjoyed that one so bad. But I love Legos. It just true. It gives me something to do while I am listening to audiobooks. So, I was like, wait, did I miss something? I had to make sure I had all my pieces because I couldn't find them. This is also my very first YouTube live. Tree. Okay. So I'm excited for that. All right. So right now we are building our stems. I made my first stem, and I have to do this 4 times. So I need to do 3 more of these. And like I said, they're very repetitive. But the stem is also very easy. Now I'm just adding the connectors together to build that, and I would attach the flower head to it. So like I say, it is very repetitive. And once I finish building these sets, then I'll talk about the next book. So if you're just joining, my name is Delani. This is my channel, De Library Travel. I do create bookish content, where it's either book reviews, book recommendations, funny book-ish thought videos type vibe. Right now, I'm just doing my July reading wrap-up. So I'm basically just saying what books I read in July, a little bit about each books, what I thought about it, what they are. I did read 21 books in July. And I have been needing to actually record this video, but I was like, you know what? Let's do a 2-for-1 deal. Let's 1, figure out how to go live on YouTube, and 2, go live on YouTube. 3, talk about all books so that we could just post this as a video. That did I miss something? Is it the same height? Okay. I counted off. That's why. Oh boy. I miscount. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. There we go. So yeah. So that's what we're doing now. And this series is part of my Lego and Yap series. So I talk about the books that I read. I actually get a Lego set because I feel like if I'm going to talk about 21 books, I need to be doing something with my hands instead of just sitting here talking to a camera. So, and I also have some Lego sets that I need to build. So this is my accountability in doing that. So yeah, I can be found on all social media platforms. I'm actually live on TikTok right now. So I definitely need to learn how to connect like all the channels. So I could go live on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at the same time. to just make my presence known across all social media platforms, because that would actually be pretty cool. Same for me. Ah, I have to double check. I count these things, and clearly I just didn't count or something. How much is this? 3, 6, 9. Yeah, okay. Delani was just bad at counting. Yeah, I was just bad at counting. That's my bad. Alright, so now we have 3 stems. We have to make 1 more because we have 4 of these flowers that we're going to attach this to. So let's get into that. And as soon as I finish with this set and connecting my flowers to the stem, I will move on to what else I read in July. I just want to get through this, because like I said, this is a very repetitive build, so I'm basically doing the same thing over and over again. I'm done on TikTok. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares, the reposts, and especially thank you for all the gifts, because you do not have to give me gifts, but I appreciate all the support. And those of you watching on YouTube, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your comments. This is my very first YouTube live. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking the video or comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. If you're on TikTok, as you can tell, I like to talk. Don't forget to hit that button, please. I just like talking about books. Talking about books make me happy. I missed one again. I don't see. Yeah, I can count, and it shows. Ooh, when I'm done with live, I could get some ice cream. I have ice cream in the freezer. All right, we made our 4 stems for our flowers. So flip these back over and attach them. And it was a perfect time for me to build these two, because I just bought a vase from Dollar Tree to put, oh darn, to put these in. Well, me buying the vase was also motivation to tell me, hey, you need to go build that Lego set. It's been there for some months. You need to complete it. All right. Oh, child. Sorry. We got our 4 pink roses here to start off with. They are absolutely gorgeous. And of course, the red. In the book, it tells us no one knows the exact origin of the abstract symbol for a heart, but it has appeared on Greek vessels as early as 400 BC. Book 1 is done. It's only 3 books because, again, it's a repetitive build, so there's no need for all those things. So we're going into our second book for these roses, which means we're going into bag 3 and 4. So I need to remove these. So I could open up 3 and 4. And one thing too with Legos, especially with these type of builds, give you extra pieces. So don't think you missed a step. They just give extra pieces. And you could also mail them back to Lego. I don't know what they give you in return. I just put all of my little pieces in a container on the side. I don't know what I'm going to do them as yet, but that's what I do. So we're going into bag 3 and 4. 3 and 4. So come with little bags. So I'll dump this. I'll just open this because I don't want the little pieces to hide under the big pieces. So with bag 4, this is the next style rules that we're gonna do. This is the next style rules that we're going to do. All right, and we're doing 4 of these to do everything 4 times. The next book I read after losing sight by Tati Richards was Take Me Away by Connie. This was like this was an audiobook. It was about 4 hours long. It was very good. Storyline was funny and entertaining. But Cami also does that, like her story, the stories that I read from her. This is the first one. I don't remember. I just be reading, but I don't think this is the first book I've read from her. I haven't read a lot in her catalog. I could tell you that much. But I also do have 3 books on my shelf that I bought from her store that I also need to read. So we gotta do this 4 times. So I read that into the Hoopla. If you don't know what's Hoopla, it is powered by the library. So if you get a library card, and if you're like me who also like to listen to audiobooks, like I listen to audiobooks while I work, I like to listen to audiobooks while I do things like my Legos and puzzles, and sometimes I do immersive reading where I read with my eyes and read with my ears. So Hoopla, using your library card, helps you gain access to tons of audiobooks for the free. Each library is different, so you're not going to get all the same books across your libraries. And with Hoopla, the difference between Hoopla and Libby is that Hoopla, you get instant borrows, but you only get, like, for my library, it used to be 5, now it's 4. So we get 4 instant borrows every month. Compared to Libby, where you have to wait in line until you can get a book, depending on how many people, like how high in demand it is. But it's still good. So get you a library card. Library cards also don't just gain you access to ebooks, physical books, and audiobooks. They also gain you access to different free programs and things like their maker studio. They have a 3D printer, they have sewing machines, they have Cricut, they have a laser cutter, and they have computers. Like, the library is lit, like big. Get your library card. It opens doors to many things. Yeah, audiobooks. I especially love audiobooks. Did I do this? No. I don't know if I did this wrong or not. I love audiobooks when I need to get some reading done, but I just can't sit and I try to figure out if I did this wrong. I have to go back. I think I missed a step. I love audiobooks when I can't just sit and okay, so I was supposed to put another piece here. That's the okay. So I missed the spot. When I just can't sit and read, like I have to do stuff like work, whatever, and I still want to get my reading in for that month, then I'll do audiobooks. And I love audiobooks. I read the Imperial series by Rebecca Yarros, and I was introduced to something called a graphic audio. If any book has a graphic audio for it, I highly, highly, highly suggest the graphic audio. Like, it takes audiobook narration to a different level. Like, you can hear the rocks crumbling, the dragons roaring. Like, if you could get a graphic audio for audiobook, I will always recommend that you go that route. It's amazing. I don't understand how I missed that part. Things because I was too busy yapping and I wasn't focused on what we're doing. That's why. Okay. So we stop, take a break, see what we're doing, And then I like audiobooks that have like the full narration, where they have multiple narrators, and they're all like finishing each other's sentence, not finishing each other's sentence, but one would say something and then they would respond like right there. I think it's dual narration. I like dual narration too. So I need 8 of these little gray pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh boy, still have 2 bags left. So these go here. One go on this side, and one go on this side. One go on this side. Oh. So I think what was the last book that I read that I told you guys? Oh, that was Take Me Away by Cami. This next book was a reread, but I wanted to do an immersive reread, so I did the art book and the physical book, and I annotated the physical book. I first read this book in 2023, and I saw that the audio came out. I was like, oh, I absolutely enjoyed this book when I read it, even though it broke my heart. I'm gonna reread it again, and I did. And it was Fast by Millie Belizaire, and I ate it up again as if it was the first time. I enjoyed every part of it, even though it's so heartbreaking. Oh my God, did it? Millie did not deserve that. Not Millie, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. The FMC did not deserve that. She didn't. She didn't deserve that. Did I drop a piece? 2, 4, 6. Ah, darn, guys, I dropped a piece. Oh, I found it. I found it. Yeah. So, Fast by Millie Belizaire. I always recommend. I do need to get more into her catalog because that's the only book I've ever read by her, and I'm so ashamed to say that. I need to read the rest of her books. I should make that a goal of mine this year to read the rest of her catalog as soon as I could get through these last 2 arcs, this book club book, and then I could start like doing some free reading. I will. Oh, here it is. Sure. Oh, Michael Green. All right, flipping. Oh, child. What did I do with my water? Oh, I'm thirsty. I've been talking. Oh my God. I've been on live for over an hour. The longest I've been on live for a minute. Okay, so right now we're in a part where we are building the inside of the flower. So it's a lot of little pieces. That's why it's taking me so long. Sorry about that. I don't know if I'll come back on TikTok Live to do a reading sprint. I feel like my social battery is kind of right. I'm going to finish talking about these books, and I have to finish my Lego set for you all. So there's that. Oops. Tomorrow I'm gonna take some time to research how to connect these. I think I when I was looking at it, they were like stream apps or something like that. I don't ever have space on my MacBook to download that, unfortunately. I use my gaming PC and use my MacBook camera. I have to think about it. I feel like that's really diving into the streaming world. I don't know. Can I commit to that? Can we commit to that? Can we commit to that? Can we commit to that? Okay, the next book that I read was Capadonna 2.5. As I previously spoke about it, I took a break in between 2 and 2.5. I didn't realize I read so much books in between. And it was a reread for me. 5 stars. Hands down. Of course. Of course. Okay, so I have to put... Oh, okay, so I got to put the little white flower on the little brown part. I was like, because you're telling me to pull out the brown part, but for what? So after I finished Capadonna 2.5, I read it on my Kindles. I went into Capadonna 3 and Capadonna 3.5. I didn't realize, like, I didn't remember I had so many parts into Capadonna. I was like, oh, wait, I thought it was just 2 and then 3. I didn't realize it was 2.5 and 3, 3.5. Like, okay, I'm here for it. I did take a break and I did not go into Capri because I was like, okay, I have to go read some other books because I was back into the Delfrano universe. I was getting lost. I was like, no, Delaney, we have other things to read. We can't be stuck here again like when we read it the very first time. But Capadonna's book will always hold a place in my heart too because that man is really a softie. But my favorite Delgado sibling will always be Queen because I relate to her so much in the sense of coming out of a toxic relationship and finding yourself. I know people is like, you shouldn't compare yourself to our character. I could do it well. And sometimes you just need to read about your circumstances or see it from a different point of view to understand that it's okay. Life may feel like it's not okay right now, but it's gonna be okay. And sometimes it'd be really hard to stay optimistic. Like you really be second guessing your fate, second guessing if all this work is worth it. But you know what? You just have to keep the faith. And it's probably like, Donnie, I don't have any more faith. I feel you. Because some days I'll be like, all right, man, I tired of this. I need a break. I needs me a break in life. But they say God rewards those who work hard. So I'm still here working my behind off to get where I need to be, do what I gotta do. Because I'm going to be successful. I will. By will or by force, I'm going to be successful. I'm going to be where I need to be. And I just got to continue doing what I do. Continue putting in that work. I'm missing one. This is 3 and it's supposed to be 4. Did I accidentally pick up something? 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I put 5 somewhere? I did. Here it is. Did I do something here? Oh. I was like... Okay, so it's saying... Okay, this is for this, this is for this, this is for this, this is for... Okay. So we're doing this, and then it's going to the side. So we're doing that. This, the side, this. Again, this is a very repetitive build because it's just flowers and you're just doing different types of flowers, but you're doing multiple of the same kind of flower. for each bag. So yeah. But I like the botanical sets because I don't have a green thumb. And these are gonna die. They're not gonna die. They might break with moving, but they're not gonna die. I have two plants to try again. I'm gonna just get a fake plant. Or I'm gonna just continue here with my Legos. I don't even know what time it is. I started this live some like 6:20 something. It is 7:53. I just wanted to hurry up go on live. Because the faster I go on live, the faster I come out. I had to hype myself up from over the weekend to go live on YouTube because I've never been live on YouTube before. So this is my first live, guys. Thank you for joining. Whether you're here for 2 seconds or not, I appreciate your 2 seconds. All right, what are we doing with this? We're doing this. We're doing this. Okay. 4 times like this. Gotcha. Again, a very repetitive build. So after Capadonna 2.5, 3.5, the last book I read in July was Maybe Next Time by Christina C. Jones. That was an audiobook. I rated it a 4.5. It was a different style of audiobook for me. It was kind of like in a podcast format. So like the storyline was being told, but then in between like chapters, it was also only like 4 hours long. The other narrators was doing like commentary. They were like, "Oh, girl, did she really do that? Oh, did that man really cheat on her?" Like that type of vibe. And I actually like that. I did like it. It had thrown me for a loop the first time, but I actually did like it. It's 3 parts in the series, and I think so far I have read 2 out of the 3 in the series, so I definitely have to go finish that, especially because there's such short lessons. They're actually like 2 hours, not 4. That's not bad. They're like 2 hours, and I like that. I did. Okay, so I was doing these little pieces here. I think they're gonna be like petals or something, and then we add them here, 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 like this, 4 times. Oopsie, gotta be upside down. Okay. Well, I finished talking about my 21 reads for July, and I still have these Lego sets to finish. So, see like how people be like, this is what I plan to read for the month of August. I don't do that. The only thing planned in the month for sure to be read is if I have an arc, and I try to prioritize those. Oopsie. And sometimes I end up doing really bad at that, but I try to prioritize arcs. I really do. Did this one come out? It did. Oh, when you fold it, look at how it looks. Isn't that cute? Man, this is why Legos could get my money any day. This is so cute, bro. They be doing it. I don't know how they create these Legos, like, but they're so cute, man. And it's crazy that I can like this as if I haven't built the red set. I did, and I had one pink one because the pink ones were so cute. So this is it. 4 of them. And in the book it says overlapping mudguard elements help create the intricate layering of the rose petals. I guess we gotta make the stems now. Oh, okay. We gotta add the coverings. 4 for each one. Is this the one that is it going in a brown piece? I think it is. I think this is going in the. It has to be in a brown one because that's the only place the brown one will go. I mean, that's the only place it could go. Like overlap. I feel like it goes there. Okay, I think I did something wrong. So I'm going to look at the app. I'm just gonna click through really fast till I get to this bag because I don't know if I'm placing it like in the right way because these parts here is falling off. Yeah, I'm done with that. I did that. Did that. I just need to know how to go on these little pedals because I'm breaking them. Go back. Why you didn't show me how to do them? To put on the pedals. Are you? You didn't show me how to do it. Okay, I think it's supposed to be like it's this way. So the little pool part, and the little pool part, the little sticking part is supposed to be on the red hinge, right hinge, not the left. And I think that's what I'm messing up on. That's what I wanted to see happen. Which was a curve. Okay, see now they fit. Now they fit. Okay, there we go. I figured it out. Hey, chaotic coloring. Yes, I was doing my Lego and Yap session. So I was talking about the 21 books I read in July, what I read, how I read it, rated, and I have finished talking about them because I've been online for a little bit over an hour now. But I didn't finish my Lego set before I finished reading it. I mean, before I finished talking about it. And I have to commit to finishing this Lego set before I could end the live. So, because I can't continue leaving my Legos build up. So yes, I did read 21 books in July, and I kind of just had my July reading wrap up by just talking about what I read. And, you know, you get your book tomorrow. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. I can't wait for you to tell me how it goes and if it helped with you trying to complete your reading goals. And it's crazy because when I took my daughter to the library last week, I saw all the kids' graphic novels. They literally have like a whole entire section for it. And I didn't realize it until I was looking to make sure that it was a section that they had, because I was talking to you about it with your daughter. See, there it is. And I typically like to do, I feel like when I have to do like a long talking video, I like to do something with my hands. So I started doing it in Lego and Yap session, just going to talk straight to the camera. I don't know. That's just me. And I still have 2 more Lego sets I like because I just bought one. But it's a small one, so that would have to be for like a short talking video. And I actually went live. I'm live on YouTube right now. It's my first time being live. Okay, we did all 4. They're so cute. Oh my God. You're so cute. I got Bella stems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Oh, you guys, she pick up all graphic novels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've been saying that I had just need to like jump into doing YouTube. I have to figure out tomorrow. I have to do some research and setting up how I go live on multiple platforms off of one device, because I'm literally going live on my MacBook, on YouTube, and then on my iPad here for TikTok. Like I have my camera boat. Unless you can't see me, unless it error out and you can't see me on my camera anymore, I don't even know. My camera off. My camera off on YouTube. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm on my MacBook on YouTube and I'm on my iPad on TikTok. But you know, there are applications you could use to connect multiple platforms to stream on. I was looking it up before. I was like, listen, I just need to go live before I talk myself out of it. So I just go live here and I'll look it up tomorrow and do some research about which one to do. If I have to download a program, I might have to use my PC though, because I don't have no space on my MacBook to download anything. And so I'll figure it out tomorrow. I don't know. Thank you, G, for the likes. Thanks for joining. Y'all miss earlier I was talking about a July reading wrap up. I read 21 books and I was just talking about each of those books. Because I've been live for like an hour or something like that. And I'm trying to finish this Lego set. So I'm not going to come off alive until I finish this Lego set. Because if I come off alive without finishing this Lego set, I might walk away, get distracted, and do something else. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? 5, 6. This is 7. I'm gonna just, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This look kind of short compared to, yeah, I don't, what kind of mat Lego have you here doing? It's a 7, but it don't make sense to me when I pull 7 out. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Wait a minute, because they're going to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because it does have to get attached to this. I forget it will make it longer. I think I still have to add one more. I do. It's short. It's short. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for stopping by. Do I have to do one more? Let me see. Let me build the rest of these and then come back to it. Because then I see we need to add or something. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh God, that hurt. 7. Okay, I add this one. That hurt my fingers. I might have to add. See, this is short, so I gotta add another one. I don't know. I feel like I might have to add one more, but I'll figure it in it because it looks kind of short compared to this one. But I'll just do these here first, and then I'll figure those in the end. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. I appreciate the support. Thanks for joining in. Oh my God, I still got 2 bags left. Me not like, are you going live so early? Have me kind of tired. It had me kind of tired being right here. 2, 3. I was like, if I don't go live today for like right at this moment, then I probably won't ever go live. I'm trying to be consistent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, see, this is a problem now. But I did 7, right? But now this here only has 5. And you telling me 7. So I'm gonna have to take 2 off of these 2 here. I'm gonna have to take 2 off of this. So 1 off of each one. Let's see here. Something off. Something is off, but we're gonna see. I'll figure it out in the end. I'll figure it out in the end. Did you go live already for the night chaotic coloring? Because you is one person, my son. I love your dedication and your commitment. Like, I want to be like you when I grow up. Honestly speaking. You plan to go live tonight? Or not tonight? I am. You cut back? Okay, so I was right with taking those 2 off, so now they are aligned. Because I don't know, Legos were trying to tell me I can't count, but I think it's because they're different lengths so that they could like that staggering effect. I have to add the leaves onto this. Okay. You can go live on YouTube. You gonna when you start going live on YouTube, you gonna continue going live on TikTok too, or you can go live on both at the same time. How you gonna do it? Like, what's your plans? This is probably how I'm gonna just do reading raps. Just go live. That's one less video for me to edit. Ow. Okay, here we are. This is bags 3 and 4. I did 4. See, that's the thing. Like, you could connect it, but I don't know if you have to use a PC or you could do it using like your phone or something with a app on the phone or something. I have to look it up because I would rather not have to download another app on my Mac. My MacBook is old, ain't got no space to be downloading all kind of heck, all kind of additional stuff. So I ain't got space anymore. It was the cheapest MacBook at the time. I bought it in 2017, actually 2018. I'm telling me you need an update and I'm updating it. Ain't got no space for it. This is what we have so far, and we still have bags 5 and 6 to do. Okay, the ending of this book says, a rose by any other name would smell as sweet, but when the pink overnight sensation rose tested in a space shuttle, researchers discovered its scent was different in the zero gravity environment. This made me want to buy flowers for myself tomorrow. I feel like I deserve flowers. I just might. Now, actually, I had to upgrade my phone last year because my storage was shot. It was dead. So, like, I still record a lot on my phone for, like, short, quick videos. My long form content for YouTube, I record on a camera. These are about 5 and 6. Oh, my God. We're almost near the end. Woo! But I also didn't want to upgrade my phone. It's just one day it had completely like shut down. I don't know why it had shut down. Why it had completely shut down while I was to a book event. And I'm like, oh, so I really have to upgrade you because I don't want to do that. I had the 13 and I just left me no choice. Hey Johnny, how you doing? So I had to upgrade my phone because I was panicking. But I also had that phone for a little while too, so it was like, yeah, girl, you're on the last leg. You've been pushing it. I know you don't want to upgrade, but you've really been pushing it. So I was like, fine. And then I did on a camera for my long form content. And I'm still trying to get used to recording on both devices, the phone and the camera. I actually love my camera, but it's hard sometimes getting out of the habit of recording on your phone to use your camera. Sometimes I remember. Like, I don't know, I need to remember myself tomorrow to see what footage I have on that camera that needs to come off because I'm going to a book event this weekend. So I need to make sure I have everything updated. So I can use it to vlog this weekend. We're doing 4, so I need 8 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I'm missing everything to find my other container because I usually sort using more than one container and I don't even know what I'm doing right now. You're unbelievable. Bow, 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 bow. There we go. I think what it said is carnations. Carnations. I do 40s. Hey, Jess girl, how you doing? So I think these is carnations. It says symbol of everlasting love. How bad are you? These are baby breaths. Oh, child. A symbol of everlasting love, the baby's breath is often a popular addition to rose bouquets. Why would I say carnations? That makes sense? I could see that this is not a carnation. Come on, man. Yeah, good. Thanks for asking. I just try and build this Lego set to clear space, and I will take naming the round flowers. A whole carnation? Oh my god. 18. That's the only thing I don't like about little sets. These botanical sets, when you have these little pieces, it'll be so much. 3. Oh my god. I'm almost done. I can see the finish line. Ah, you 3, 6. And then these sets are repetitive. Oh my god. 3, 6, 9. 12. 15. 18. And I gotta put this on 3 little teens. Oh, see baby Jesus. I can't wait till I finish this. And I love these sets, you know, they're so cute. I want color on my iPad, but I want like, do you do color by number, or I want to color, but like I wanted to have like the color feel, like, you know, left, right, not that. Because I used to color on my iPad, but it was like the color by number where you just tap, tap, tap. But I want like color. But color. I don't want like tap, tap, tap. Yeah, I kind of want a feeling of like my coloring and my coloring. And I think that's why I had stray away from coloring on my iPad. Yeah, but if I download the images and I save it to my iPad, what app do I use so I can have the color? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Stop. 18. Basically, I'll do this 3 times. 3. 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay, I got all 3 here. And then they didn't tell me why I'm supposed to put a little heart. Unless I'm gonna do these in the last one. This is the last 2 boxes. Oh my god, it's 3 for each thing. Okay, so there's 3 for this. 3 for this. Did it give me extra? Honestly, it's gonna be something else. Oh no, but it's 4 sets. Oh, okay. I did that wrong. Yeah. I did it wrong, guys. I think. I don't know. Procreate. I've heard about Procreate. Is it a hard app to learn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. I saw I've seen people spoken about Procreate and like use it to draw. I can't draw to save my life. And I always wanted to learn how to do like how to be able to turn myself in a cartoon, but using like Procreate where you like outline yourself. But I cannot draw to save my life. Are you? I can't even draw a straight line. Like I know my strengths and weaknesses, and Delaney is not counting here again. It said 3. I only have 1 on this side. 2, 3. Come on, man. Like I know my strengths and weaknesses. I can't draw a straight line. You probably like the color by number because then you don't have to think hard about it since you're already an artist and you have to think about like all other stuff. It's like, okay, my brain could breathe and I could just tap this color. But at one point in time, I didn't want Procreate. And I had to say, Delaney, why do you need Procreate? You don't draw. You can't draw. Stop trying to pick up another hobby. I like color by number, but I don't like the tap tap tap. I want the feel, you know? And I really think that's why I ended up straying away from coloring on my iPad. And that's why I ended up getting all these books, all these supplies, color. Ask me when last I color. I just got 50 million things to do and I just can't sit down and color because I want to read. And that's where my audiobooks come into, like I use my audiobooks so I could sit down and do like my Legos to color all stuff. But I just love a physical book so bad. Are you? I can't count? What's going on with me, man? Because if every one of these here have a little piece on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I can't count. That's a sign that I need to hurry with my bed. And it's still early. It's 8:23. Because how did I not count the 18 that I needed for this baby's breath? Oh! Oh, you talking about like the matte screen protector? Is matte? That's the one like, I think I have the, oh no, not on this iPad. I like that. I think that's what I have on my Kindle. But like, is Procreate a hard app to learn? Because if I do want to like, I want to learn how to turn like images into like not like just cartoons, but like not really cartoonish. But like, see, this is my face, and instead of having like eyes, nose, whatever, I just make it a brown flat a brown flat surface. You know what I mean? I don't know if I understand what I mean. But that's how I want to learn. To turn my face into just like this, just like that's an example. Like I put my say if I put like a headshot and I just color it in so I just have a face, a brown face, curly hair. I don't know what you call it. I can't think right now. Because clearly I can't even count these baby breaths. Just do that, please. Help us. Help us. I just want to learn how to draw. I can't draw in real life, so let me learn how to draw someplace else. I just running things. Ask me if I'm using it for anything. I'm using it for myself. I see point and threads because I'm pretty sure there's other people out there that want to learn. If you put like a poll out on threads or put a poll like out on your story or something, asking if people will be interested, and then you teach like a Zoom call, like a Zoom link or something, I'll sign up. Because I just want to learn how to do that. I'm pretty sure I could go on YouTube. But I need accountability. I think that's a problem. I need something, like I have to pay for something so it could hold me accountable to it. Hold up. Oh no. That's a little beginner's class. And you know who would definitely eat that up, Jess? The authors. The authors, when especially with them who like to who want to do more of designing their own book covers, and you start like you give them a beginner's class in Procreate. Yeah. A lot of people, especially creators. Like a lot of the authors be trying to create their own book covers, even though some of them may be Canva. But if you are able to show them the different applications out there, that they need even just to start, I'm pretty sure they'll be interested in it. I'm pretty sure a lot of other book girlies out there, because you know what us book girlies too, we got 50 million hobbies. We don't just be out there reading books. We be reading books, crocheting, drawing, writing, building Legos. And one thing about me, I'm a serial hobbyist. I am a serial hobbyist. Oh my god, I have to stop myself sometimes for real. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't done crochet, because I don't have space for any hobbies, honestly. And I don't have space for any more expensive hobbies because all I want to really do is buy books. Books have now taken up really all of my money outside of whatever hobbies I already have. But if I could learn something in a digital space, that would make me happy. Like I just feel like that's something else I could just add. So like learning Procreate, drawing characters, I would like that. Let me draw myself into a character. Like make a portrait of myself. But I can't take up another like physical hobby. I ain't got no more place, man. I still got crafting supplies all over the place. At one point too, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make my own like Kindle keychain stuff. Now I have all those stuff here. Ask me when last I make a Kindle keychain. I had done make one for all of my book club committee members. They all have a Kindle keychain from me. I just be doing shit. And it's because before I came into the book space, I was a crafter. I used to own a small crafting business making personalized stuff. So when I be seeing people like create stuff, especially when it comes to crafting, I'm like, I could do that. And I could. That don't mean I need to do it every time. Like if I already have the supplies, then yeah. But if I already have the supplies, then yeah, I could do that. The problem is I'm like, yeah, I could do that. And then I end up buying $200 worth of supplies to just make one item. Yeah. Yeah. But I have fallen out of love with it because I had my first cricket, and then the pandemic had hit, and then I just mentally wasn't in it anymore, so I fell out of it. And then I just do crafts now for like book club, my friends for real. I end up closing my business. I had my business for 5 years. I learned a lot about it though, and a lot about starting a business. So if I ever decide to open a business again in the future, it wouldn't be crafting. I'll tell you that much. It's not gonna be crafting. But whatever it is, I've learned a lot about it. Oh god. In terms of starting a business and where I went wrong. So it was a lesson learned. I enjoyed it while I did it. I don't think I would do crafting again. Yeah, see, that was me. See, chaotic. And I remember, yes, when you and your family have us buy your house, I have make your shirts. I was doing shirts, and let me tell you, I absolutely hated making shirts, and that's what everybody had, and I think everybody wanted, and I think I hated making shirts because at the time, I was living in a two-bedroom apartment, and I had a roommate, so we had a shared living space, and that's where I used to do all my crafts. I just didn't have the space for it, so it was just me and the island, like literally this big space, and I hated making shots. I hate making shots so bad. I made so many shots, and it was my least favorite item to make. Every time somebody asked me for a shot, I'm like, oh my god, can you ask for something else? I did shirts, I bedazzled cups. I love the bedazzling cups. I just don't sit down long enough now to do a full cup. It just takes so long. And especially now that I have a toddler, anytime I have to do anything in terms of crafting, I have to do it around her schedule because she just don't give me a moment to do it. So I have to do it when she's sleeping or when she's away and stuff like that. So I was like, I ain't even. Yeah, sometimes my mother will call me and be like, "Oh, you can make." I say, "Girl, I do not have them supplies anymore. Like I have very limited supplies." And one thing that did stop me too from slowing down with doing shirts, even after I had done close my business, is that the place where I used to buy my vinyl from, they had closed down. And so I used to buy my vinyl like wholesale, and they used to be like right up the street, so I didn't have to order it. So they had closed down. I was like, oh great, because buying a tube of vinyl from Michaels makes no sense. It's like $10 for a tube, and you could only make like one or two shots out of it. And yeah, I did the bedazzles. Let me tell you this funny thing too. It was like right before the pandemic, I think. This is when all the glitter and epoxy cups was taking the world by storm. I was like, I live in a complex. I live in an apartment. I don't really have good ventilation for epoxy. So I did some research, found out about this water soluble one or whatever. I bought all the supplies for it. Up to this day, I ain't make not one cup with them intake. Not one cup with those items. I probably have spent like over $100 for all of it. I forget what the name of it was. And I'm actually cleaning out some of my craft stuff. And I was like, okay, Jelani, you're not about to go crafting these things anymore. We're gonna have to start giving away stuff. And I actually saw them today and I was like, I've had this from since like 21. I'm pretty sure it has expired. It's not usable. I can throw it away. And yeah, that was me and my craft. I had absolutely I like it, but I didn't love it. And I think it was because one of my friends was like, "You need to turn it into a business," and I think that's where I went wrong. I think that's where I went wrong. I turned it into a business, and I lost my passion for it. So when it comes to like book content creation, like yes, I want to be paid for my content and stuff, but I don't want it to get to a point where I fall out of love for it because it turns into a business. Like I just love yapping about books. I just love supporting authors. I love supporting my black creators and stuff like that. I just don't want it to get to a point where I fall out of love for it because I just absolutely love reading. I know I didn't have a box, but also too I wasn't a big time business person, so I wasn't scared about anybody running up to my house. In the beginning, I didn't have a PO box. Okay, I lied. In the second half, when I had started to get a little bit busy, I ended up getting a PO box. And honestly, it was like I only had also get a PO box too, especially for returns. That PO box only lasted for like a year. Afterwards, it was whatever. And in my mind back then too, I didn't think people were crazy enough to show up to my house, especially when a lot of my customers was in the Virgin Islands. If you about to catch a flight to come to Virginia to knock on my house for something about crafting or whatever, I don't know. That's a big commitment. But also I didn't have like stockers or anything back then. So yeah, now people create, so that's different. So but I also don't have a business now. So I don't even think. And see USPS keep going up in their prices too. So I don't even look for a virtual PO box Jess. That was one of my next steps into doing once I had canceled a PO box. If I needed to, I was gonna look for a virtual PO box. So it's like basically like businesses would give you like a virtual PO box, but it would send to your address back end or something like that. Oh, I thought that once to give you the PO boxes, like you put it on there, but it would just reroute to your address, or you have to go to a business to do it. Oh, okay. I could only imagine how much a PO box costs now, especially with them raising the price of shipping. Oh, okay, okay, makes sense. So then you think the virtual PO box is more expensive than the PO box at the actual USPS location? Is it full? If I do 4 again and it's really like 5, I really think like was testing my ability to count tonight. One, two, three, four. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Oh, 14.99. Okay. Save money or to do auto payments. Yeah, USPS one is expensive for sure. 2, 3, 4. 14.99 ain't bad though. But that's another subscription, basically, and I'm so tired of subscriptions. That's another reason why I'm glad I own a business, because then I would definitely have to get like a virtual PO box or something. And yeah, but the problem with UPS is that, well, specifically for me, is that it's sometimes hard for UPS to ship back to the Virgin Islands for whatever reason. It's a whole lot of loops. So USPS, even though it ain't the most reliable, it's the most reliable shipping to the Virgin Islands. But I could see it being a good option in the States. But what about if it's in like a rural part of the state? UPS will be there. I think that's the next thing, because US have a greater, I can't even think of the word. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Is like if people live in like those rural small cities, it's hard. Like they don't even have like Amazon or something like that. UPS, would UPS and like FedEx and them be able to reach them? That would be like my concern. But like I guess that's something you could inquire with them. Hi, what are you doing? Oh. I'll try to figure out what you're doing. No. Is it? Am I doing it the right way? Okay, so this was supposed to start with this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this. At this point, who cares? Oh, here is one baby's breath. Next one. See, like that'll be me. Like I don't hate my job, but I no longer love it. I appreciate it because I have a stable income every month, insurance, whatever. Like, but owning a business, especially something fresh, is so unpredictable. Owning a business is also honestly unpredictable because one minute you could be booming and the next minute you're not booming. And then especially the way you could be going right now, you'd be like, oh my God, is people going to buy my stuff? But of course you have the creative freedom. I just hated the taxes part of my business. Funny. But your business is so cool. God, I could see, like, yeah. Sometimes it's a lot. It's a lot. She does sprayed edges for books, so she makes special edition books. You should check out her page. Um, oh, I don't have one of her books on the shelf because her book is on my special edition shelf, which is in my room. So my special edition shelf is in a different room. You know what? I'm gonna get it for y'all. Be right back. I'm back. I didn't go long. I didn't go far. I got it. Oh god. Which? All right, here I am. So this is one of my favorite urban romance books, Demon's Dream, and Jess did the sprayed edges for this one. So you have the black sides and the stencil of smoke. So this was one of the MMCs. You could have smoke or demon. I just love smoke really bad. I chose smoke. As you can see, this is fire. You see this? Nope. You buy the book. You buy the book. And she has a sale right now. She has some for 35 and less. So you need to go click on her face, follow her, go on her page, go on her Instagram. She has a sale going on right now. So she has the books on hand and she sprays them and then she'll send it to you. You don't have to send anything to her but your money. That's it. That's all. And clearly she's a scammer because here I am talking to her and supporting her. So tell a friend, tell a friend. Oh, my bad. You could send a book her. I just bought this one from her. My eye itching. I like this book is actually really pretty. I love this. And so clean. Okay, well now I know. See? Teach me something new every day. You could send the book to her now. Now I feel you. I just think it's easier for you to just already have the book. If it's a book, especially like a popular book, something just sent out. But nah, I feel you. So this is one of them that she did. I gotta put it back on my shelf in my room. She has a sale right now. I know, Precious, you don't really read like books like that, but if you have a friend who read and they really love a book, check out her page. She has a sale. A friend who reads. What is called again? Baby Breads. Oh my god, I finished the Baby Breads. I still have another set of those. But okay, so we did that. I'm almost done, are you? I'm almost done. You can see the light. We can see the light. We can see the light. I just see. I gotta do this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I love me some special edition books. I love these special edition books real bad. That's what'll get me every time. A special edition book. Swear to God. So technically I need 8. Oh. For the next set. Thank you guys for the likes. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the conversation. Yeah, and you see, you have the perfect thing, Jeff. You can make your own special edition book that nobody could ever have again in life. That is so cool. Like literally, you could make your own special edition book that nobody else could have. That's pretty cool to have. 501. Like, oh, I don't even know. See now here. This is 2. If you have more of these, okay, no, I think those are extra pieces. So then I do this and this. Didn't I just connect those together already? I don't know. Because we got 4. See, I think you should post a video of your kind special editions. Of course, people will be like, you can put it up for sale. Don't let them convince you to put it up for sale. But you should be able, you show us what else you have done, but for like yourself, to give people kind of an idea of what else you could do, or what else you do like in your spare time when you have time to make your one of a kind books. And I like at BRBF how you were spraying there at the event, right? By your table. I had only get to stop by and just like wave because you were busy. You were busy. Yes, it was cool. That was cool because I'm at my thing. I say like the little tent thing. Yeah, that was cool. I like to see those little like activation things. But also me, I just like learning stuff and like watching people do their stuff. Like you could even come live on these things too. Like, oh, you did? I need to go check it out. It's on Instagram and TikTok. I'm gonna check it out as soon as I come for this live. As soon as I finish this, because if I don't, I go forget. Yep, I'm gonna go watch it. Sometimes I don't really be scrolling. And that's why I had come off Threads for a while, because I was on Threads and it has started to consume me. And then I wasn't reading or doing like studying the other social media platforms. I'm about to come back off again for a while. Threads was a lot. Threads is a lot. I actually want to go on a social media break. I'm overdue. I'm missing a piece. Like I try to do a social media break every year. But I also feel like whenever I do a social media break, I go miss out on a book I really want. And that would really irritate me. That would irritate me that the 1 week I said I'm on social media, I miss like an exclusive book. Oh my God. That would irritate me. It would. And that's also why I do be on Threads, because that's why I see most of like the exclusive drops, or when authors like reopening their sites and stuff. And that's where I really stay on Threads, because I could get the drops there. Yeah, Threads is a wild place. You just never know what you get into when you open Threads. It could be a good day, it could be a bad day. An exclusive book is when they so like we have book events. So some authors would write a book that's only going to be sold at that event because it's for that event. Or sometimes they would write a book, or it'll be a book that they already written, but they would make it like a special edition where again you could only buy it at the event and it would never be sold again. So they could either make a new cover, or they could do like gestures and they make like a new cover, a spread edge, and that's the only place you will be able to purchase that book. So one event gone, the book gone. You'll never get it again. That's it. That's all. So they call it exclusive. Sometimes too, it's like it's books that they've probably published before in the past, and then they just take it down and it does not exist in a while anymore, or books that they've never published before and only bring it out just for this event. So, like this one, I have two right now. The other one is over there. This is Welcome to the Jungle. This is by Kaylin Kiara. So for Empire State of Stories, couple authors wrote a book and they all had the same cover, just with a different name, but it could only be bought. Not me can't talk. It could only be bought at the event, but then afterwards, they open up orders. So people who didn't get to the event, or if they had run out, they sold out at the event, put in an order and they could purchase a book. But once that is done, like after this order, that's it. You can't get it again. Like that's it. It's explicitly just for that event or just for the author, that one time thing. So once it's done, that's it. You could never buy it again. That's it. And that's not a dumb question. No question is a dumb question. The end is almost near, guys. Or some people are also like create books and they only sell it on their website for a certain amount of time. It's like, okay, I'm gonna create this book. I'm gonna write this book, but you could only purchase it from my website. And my website is only opening for 24 hours. Yeah. You get stress. I be stressed. And honestly, I know right now 2 authors will be opening their stores in October. I don't know what day yet, so no, I can't go on a social media break in October because I need some books off of there. So I don't know. I have to go in September after my birthday or something. Or on my birthday. I don't know. I don't think anybody really said anything the week of my birthday. Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, they do that. Or they will like, make a certain amount of books. So if they like say, okay, well, we're gonna print 10 books. Once 10 books sell, we never print it again. Never ever again. So you'll be pooped out of luck. They definitely do that. But I do need to take a social media break though. Like, it's something that I commit to every year. Is it I need 4? Oh, is it I need 4? Looking forward to. It's something that I try to do every year just to like gap on social media for a little while. I just need to make sure I meet whatever content obligations I have first, batch some content and just schedule them out. I actually don't delete the app. I just don't open it. One of the things, when I did my very, very first ever social media break, one of the things I did and I have not ever turned it back on was turn notifications. So I don't get those red dots on any notification other than my book, other than Threads now, and my book Instagram page. I don't get notifications and nothing. And that has helped me stay away from social media a lot, believe it or not. So when I go on my break, it's actually not gonna be hard for me not to go on it. And one of the things you could do too with Apple too is you could delete the app from your home page, but it'll still be on your phone. So when you like open your home page, it's not there. It's not on your home page, but it's like on the side page or something like that. I only have Instagram notifications for my book page because sometimes people be trying to reach you. I do have Discord notification on because I'm in a book club there, but also like Discord ain't important, so I ignore that. I ignore Discord. So, but before in the past, I used to have notifications for everything, and as soon as one used to pop up for like Facebook, I used to check it. I used to be like checking it so fast. But now I really don't. Sometimes I'll forget. And I really don't only be checking now just to make sure like I don't miss any comments or something like on my book page. The notifications had me crazy before. Everybody. Okay, so this is how we have the middle for these roses here. And it says, as the rose reaches maturity, the outer petals open to reveal neatly spiraled inner petals, which are represented by a Lego whip. Whip. Okay, I almost see the light. Ah, yeah, almost done. Oh, God. Let's say 4 again. I'm almost there. I can't believe I've been alive this long. That is so crazy to me. Actually, I'm trying to hurry up because I'm actually tired of being online. Okay, good job. I only alive this long because I'm trying to finish this. I'm trying to finish this because this Lego set has been sitting for a really long time. I really needed to get built. Okay, so and imagine I'll have to do this again in about 2 weeks for my August reading wrap up. Honestly, this is probably the best way. I'll have to see how that YouTube video comes out because I forget that live there too. Because this might be the best way for me to do my reading wrap ups. Not even gonna lie. Because one less thing to edit. Believe it or not, right now I'm like in a content slump. Like I'm in the mood to create content for real, and I'm trying to get myself out of it and just like make something. Okay. And that's how I know like I also probably do need to go on a social media break. Oh, barnacles! I spilled that. Yeah, that was actually a good. You can do YouTube. Well, I just learned that YouTube Live counts towards your watch hours. This is actually my first time doing YouTube Live. Um, yeah, that buzz video was perfectly fine. Like, ain't nothing wrong with it. It was entertaining. It was engaging. You introduce yourself. You let people know who you are. Ain't nothing was wrong with it. Everybody starts somewhere. Sometimes I feel like my videos be boring, but guess what? I gonna post them because I sat there and I recorded it. Just somebody gonna watch it. I tell you that much. Somebody somewhere gonna watch it. Yeah, because honestly, I learned that that's the easiest way for me to make a long video. Because I try to make my videos at least 15 minutes. You know, people be saying like the videos need to be longer. But sometimes too, my long form content, I make sure of using my camera or my phone. I just export all of them on my iPhone and I just put them together. It's just whatever is easiest in my hand right now. If I driving and stuff, of course I'd be using my GPS so I can't record all the time. But if I know I like someplace and I go into a vlog, then I walk with my camera. And if traffic is like slow something, I'll record with the camera, which 9 times out of 10 it'll be me going on a bridge or something. Anything that's short like 3 minutes and I do YouTube shorts is just reusing videos that I already posted on Instagram and TikTok. Some of my shorts are hits, some of them are misses, more misses hits. But sometimes I could get like 1.5k views on a short. At the end of the day, I just post because somebody's going to see this content. If I sit and I brush my hair a little bit, I say brush my hair a little bit, somebody's going to see this. Oh, I think I have like some videos that are shorter than 15. Did I do this right? I did. Okay. I think I have a couple of videos that's shorter than 15. At the end of the day, post your content. Somebody out there be looking for a short video and they're gonna watch it. Post your content. I can't really tell you what's really hitting right now because I really was the most consistent I've been with YouTube was when I did that 30-day challenge. Outside of that, I can't. I just record my videos and I edit it, and whatever we have there is what we're running with because at the end of the day, somebody's going to watch this content. Oops, I did that wrong. Somebody's gonna watch it. Somewhere, somehow. I think I did this right. I gotta do 4 times, so I think I did. Yep. But I do think I have a couple of videos that's probably like 10 minutes or something like that. Because I didn't expect to talk so fast and I ended up talking fast and I was like, well, I don't have nothing else to talk about, so that's that. We're almost to the end. 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 it right? No. Yes. No. God, guys, I'm getting delirious. The pinks are messing with me. She getting hungry. What time is it? 9 o'clock and I still alive? Oh my gosh. This is crazy. I gotta go to work in the mornings. See, I miss out on my I'm supposed to be reading my book club book. I gotta read it before Thursday. Thursday's the meeting. I should have started the book earlier. I was reading other books. And I gotta go into the office tomorrow, so I'm not gonna be able to read in the office. Okay. We did these. Let's see what's next. I can't really see. Oh, these go on top of this. Oh, okay. That's different. Oh, look at it. This is the inside. This is what we got. This is what we got going on here. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yes, my alarm. Something just dropped. Oh, that was this one. But Precious, when you go live, like typically how long you to be on live for? Oh, you ever have like a live goal of how many hours you to be that you don't want to be on live for? Like oh, don't break it. 1 hour. I'm like, let me do at least 30 minutes. And then I feel like 30 minutes is so long. The other day I was on there for like an hour or 45 minutes or something like that. All right, we did that. Now we gotta do these parts. And it says the oldest living rose is pink at more than 1,000 years old. It has become a symbol of longevity, resilience, and endurance. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, this is crazy. If I wasn't doing this Lego set, I would not still be here. But because I need to show the final product in this YouTube video is why I'm still here. To be honest. Not even gonna lie to you. Not even gonna lie to you. No. Oh, darn it. That was too rough. Because I would have done been called up in this very same chair reading my book club book now because I need to finish it before the meeting on Thursday. Okay, so I'm going to commit to this month's book. I'm going to. But I think I missed like the last 3 because I didn't read it. But so far it's very interesting. So I definitely want to get back into it. I need to eat a little something, even though kind of late. I just realized I did dinner. So there's that. So So I gotta do that. And then I end up starting an audiobook because I was doing laundry. Alright, so we got 4 of these complete. And I gotta do the stems. These are gorgeous. I love the 2 contrasting pinks in these. I think out of the 4 that I built, this one might be my favorite one. So I just love the 2 contrasting pinks. Alright, it said the... Oh wait, I just heard that. Never mind. Let me do the stems and then I'll read the last paragraph. They say 9. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. We almost done. I'm seeing the light. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for hanging around. Thanks for hanging around. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. 1, 2, 3, 6. Well, I appreciate you watching me while you cook and wash the dishes. Because usually I just be doing an audiobook when I do like those tasks and stuff around the house. I was putting away laundry and I started a new audiobook because I was like, if I'm going to do put away my laundry, I need to listen to something. And I just use an audiobook. It's also an audiobook that I was supposed to read for today and I forgot. But I also didn't want to reread the book. It's a book I read like years ago. I was rereading it so I could remember before I start the second book. I forgot because I ended up getting another book to read. So there's that. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you going to go live tonight or is it too late for you to go live? Like, do you have a live schedule? Or you're just not going to go live tonight at all? I'm a fact, you know. Ow.
What's the most secure approach to it? No connection to the
Almost done. We almost done. This is literally the last set. Bam! Adorbs. I have to put in the vase too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We almost done, guys. Oh, child. My fingers are starting to hurt, too. There we go. Oh, no, I feel you. It's the same for me, but I was like, if I don't go live on YouTube now, and I'm actually over with making this video, so I was like, man, I already done being I done already being not wanting to make content. Like I have to do something. Because honestly, do I just want to call up in this bed and not bed, but my reading chair? Just call up in my reading chair and just read. But I was using TikTok Live these past 2 days to hold me accountable to finish books. But TikTok is also in my life because they keep thinking I'm promoting stuff when I'm literally just sitting here reading. Like what? So I'm not actually getting any views over there. It's whatever though. They just don't like seeing the black people read and enjoy reading. That's the problem. That's the business. Oh, my finger hurt. My fingers hurt from these little red spills. Tell you that much. But I really appreciate your support, listening to me just talk, build Legos. But we've been jumping from topic to topic on it. I didn't expect to finish talking about my books before I have finished this Lego set because I know this was not really an extensive Lego set, but very repetitive. But it isn't a small Lego set. That's why I choose it for this video because I thought that it'd take me through the whole discussion of my books. I guess I just talked too fast. Oh my god, guys, we're done! This is the last set. Okay, let me get my base so that you can see all put together. I also got to tap through my thing. I got to tap through the Lego app so I could get my points. Okay. Yes, I'm done with these baby brats. The thing is, because these are so repetitive, then I could just fast forward on the app, so I don't gotta click through individually. Just fast forward. Ooh, that's a lot. Yes, I'm done all 4. Okay, let me get my base so we could put it all together. Okay, I'm back. So I did go to Dollar Tree. I got my base. I got some pebbles. So that I could put my flowers together. I'm not really good with like, let me see how to set this up here. I'm not good with like making a bouquet for real. So let's see what I have going on here. What set is this? Oh, it's 374. So let me just add a little bit of petals. And then we'll add as we put them in. So this is page. Oh, the last part. In ancient Rome, roses were used in prominent homes and council gatherings. Subjects discussed sub rosa or under the rose were regarded as confidential or secret. The end. That's it. Oh, it wasn't a Lego site. This was the Lego app. So in the beginning, what I do is I have a Lego account so that whenever I buy Legos or build Legos, I get points for it. So on the Lego app, you could scan. There is a when you get a set, there's a QR code on the very first page of the book, and you scan it in, and it could also give you the 3D build of what you're building. So if you need to like spin the pieces or see how things fit, you could do that. But I also mainly do to track what sets I bought, well, what what sets I built, and so I could get points towards more Legos. So that's what I do. And then you get points, and you can use those points to like get discounts and stuff. And that's how I get like a discount on my. You can't see it, but I could show you. If you're on TikTok, my Goonie ship, I have some Legos up there. If you look on TikTok, well, I could show you there, but I can't reach right there right now. But if you look on the TikTok live, I have a Goonies boat, or a Goonies ship, or whatever, up there, and some other Legos. That Goonies ship was great. Goonies is one of my absolute favorite movies, and I had to own this set. Like, I had to own this set. That was my Christmas gift to myself. It took me like 2 weeks to build it, and I would absolutely build it all over again. Absolute favorite set. I don't know why I can put these flowers, because I have the other flowers in my office, but I don't have no space there to put another vase of flowers. So there's that. There's that. What we're gonna do, what we gotta do. Because I don't have no space on my bookshelves to do it, so bookshelf to place these. So I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let me put this in the middle so everybody can see. Okay. I guess I'll put that there. Adding some petals. I guess it'll add up with adding depth or whatever. Just trying to add some stability here. Gotta add a baby bread on this side because they don't have one on this side. Ooh. Add some more pebbles. Yeah, add some more pebbles on this side. Oh, darn. I make a mess. Adding depth and dimension to our set. You feel me? Add the baby breath here. Add this one here. final. I know how to make a bouquet. I should have mixed. No, because I don't like mixing stuff. I don't know. It is so kind of little. I know. It look kind of skimpy. Like it looks so full on the box, but it looks so skimpy here. It might just be me. I might be the problem. Okay. What child? Okay. Okay. I just kind of pushing on the rocks because I don't know. I guess this is what we're working with. Oh, that's my day coming on. Okay, well, thank you guys for joining live. This is our wrap. Oh wait, you're supposed to hide this in between one of the flowers, and it didn't tell me when to put it. I'm gonna try to put it on this one, but I feel like it's not gonna hide it. But you're supposed to hide it in between. This heart is supposed to hide. Oh shoot. Not break the thing and I didn't even get to put it up someplace yet. It's supposed to hide. To be one. Because I thought you're supposed to hide the art or something like a secret. And they didn't tell me when to put it. So I want to hide it in a petal, but sticking. Okay. Can I put it on this? No. I think it's because. Okay, so we can't hide it on this petal. Apparently, this petal might be upside down. Petal might be a little bit too small. Oh, that's the same petal. Okay, we can just open it. I can just open it and hide it in this one. All right, guys, this is the final bouquet. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate it. I know this was a long live. I appreciate your time and dedication. It doesn't go unnoticed. See you guys for my next live. I don't know when I'm gonna be. I feel like I'm all lived out now. Honestly. Remember, books don't expire. Buy the book, you're gonna read it anyways. And always read a book. We are living in some serious times. Everybody should be reading. Only these people pay you for a punk. Let them know you could read and you could comprehend. I gotta wake up. Okay, bye. Oh, I need a napkin. Let me end these lives, buddy. Am I still here? Okay. Thank you.